Yo, welcome back. This is Stu42 with another Minecraft video. Today I'm also taking a break from Gregtech. We are going to quickly do some housekeeping with Steve's carts. So last time I talked about diamonds because we didn't have enough diamonds, and this time, well, that diamond experiment was successful. We found enough diamonds to make our Steve's cart and also make the track in bits and pieces. So I've laid out a bit of a track here. It's just a simple one. I usually leave a gap of 3 in between. That leaves it enough space to plant the trees, and then do this sort of closed circuit thing. Build ourselves a cargo manager and an advanced detector rail. Cargo manager is next to it with the yellow side facing. If we right click on this, you'll see I've configured separate sides. This one's set to be storage slots going from the cart. This one's engine to the cart. All pretty straightforward. They're both set to yellow and these bottom two disabled. Back inside the base, back inside here, I've made this cart assembler and I've just stuck it in the wall here. Now if I right click on this, I've pre-populated it with a bunch of the things we're going to need, and this is my sort of basic cart that I make. Just chuck some charcoal in there. So a basic cart that I make for doing tree cutting. It's not too expensive. I don't put any extra stuff on it that I don't need. I do find that every so often I lose a cart. I'm not sure if mobs blow it up or it gets knocked off the track or what happens, but every so often I'll lose a cart, so I tend not to make them too expensive. So we've got a standard hull here, a coal engine, just a standard coal engine, the basic woodcutter, which is the thing I needed the 5 diamonds for, 2 internal storage modules. You can probably get by with 1, but sometimes if you want to make your track bigger later on, you may need 2. And I always put this exotic tree modifier in here. Now, at the start, we're just doing oak trees, so you probably don't need this, but if you're going to do any of the other weird trees along the way, like I think rubber trees won't actually work until you put this exotic tree upgrade in here. So I tend to put it in there because it saves me from having to modify the cart later, and it's not super expensive to build. So what we're doing is I've put the charcoal in there, everything's ready to go, and you just click assemble. And away we go. So this is now going to take another 28.5 minutes of real time. So it's going to take a while. I'm going to need to keep feeding it with charcoal. I might just burn the rest of that wood to make charcoal. And yeah, once the cart is ready, we'll be ready to throw it on the track and give it a bit of a test drive and see how it goes. So bear with me. I will be back in just under half an hour. See you in a bit. Okay, we are back and the cart is all finished. If we go in here, I did have to top up the charcoal once along the way. Got 3 left, and we've got our modular cart sitting right there, which we can now grab out. So a few things we're going to need. We're going to need a bunch of saplings, and we're going to need some charcoal to get started. So let's race out here. Now, is there someone else on? Yes, there is. So I can't sleep. Unfortunately, this server doesn't have the... Oh, these are mature. Awesome. Those are my first 2 ender lilies that are ready. Okay, so what we do is we just throw the cart down. We'll go into here. The woodcutter's there. We can just... Oh, no. We want to put that... See, this is the problem. I've accidentally put... I shift-clicked, and I shouldn't have shift-clicked. I should have put the charcoal in there instead. Now, this thing's racing off somewhere. Where is it? There it is. So we need to put the saplings in the woodcutter, and then it will replant them automatically. So here it goes. And it's going to cut the stuff down. So the fuel's lasting pretty well. Now I'm actually wondering what will happen if I change. So if you click in the middle here, it changes everything to just be one big shared inventory. So I might just do that because otherwise I'm going to have to work out some way of getting the charcoal back out to here without me having to manually come out. Now later on I will do some sort of... I know there's a cargo manager you can put under there, and then under that I can do some piping or something along under the water over to my main base. Either that or maybe another railcraft train to go backwards and forwards with a little bridge. I haven't really played with railcraft. Maybe that's a way to do things. I'm not entirely sure there. We'll try and figure something out later on. For now, though, this is literally just, I'm sick of harvesting these trees by myself, so oh, that shouldn't be there either. Yeah, I'm sick of harvesting them by myself, so I'll set this up for now, and even if I have to manually come and feed it every so often. Now this is mature, this is awesome. And that one too. Now they hurt a little bit. I can put those two down, and these are my first 2 ender pearls. Excellent. So we can finally do a chunk loader, which is good. Okay, so this is nearly ready. We'll see how it goes. Now just make sure I haven't got any. Oh, I've done the same thing over here. If you put them off to the corners, they won't be in the way. So that one was obviously in the way of the tree before. So was this one. Wow, I just put everything in the wrong place. And I might throw one out this corner as well. Now let's see what happens when it comes past here. If we take the rest of the fuel out, just in case. Now it should stop. There we go. So it tries to load into the engine first and then offloads the stuff. So it offloads the stuff and it offloaded 51 oak wood. So we'll go around once more and see if it picks up this wood as fuel. Because if it can pick up wood as fuel, that would be a lot easier. It does. Excellent. So it'll run off fuel. Now wood isn't going to last as long as fuel. The danger you run into with this is while waiting for the trees to grow, this thing can just burn through all of its fuel and end up stopped, essentially. So we'll see how we go. For now, I can come and manually feed this thing. There we go. There's a tree that's grown already. Let's just see how we go. One more round. 49 fuel. So if it comes back around after chopping one tree down and it's got more than 49, well, actually it's going to offload and then, yeah, so it's doing backwards. Potentially I should have put these two around the other way. So when it does this one first, it actually offloads the stuff from the cart first and then loads the fuel in. But we'll have a look. 48 and 3 came back. So that would put that up to 52. Sorry, 51. My maths is shocking. So it may or may not keep up with it. Although every now and then it should do a giant tree. So 50. Yeah. So it might just break even. I may have to do the charcoal thing. But we'll see how we go. Anyway, that's it from me. I really just wanted to quickly get this up. Next time we will get back with Gregtech. I finally want to get some EU happening and some power. So next episode we'll get into trying to use some of that steam to generate some power for us. And we'll come back to the Steve's Cut thing a bit later on once we can automate it a bit more. But for now, no more tedious chopping down trees. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.